The boys' gymnastics season is underway. Naperville Central celebrates senior night playing host to Glenbard North and Naperville North. The Panthers and Huskies finished second and third in the conference last season, while the host Redhawks finished fourth. Let's start the day on the Pommel horse with Glenbard North's Willis Ziolis. He does well around the apparatus, staying up for over 20 seconds before dismounting. He ends in second place in this event with a score of 7.7. Now over to Naperville North's Stas Calabata, who enters the year off a great freshman campaign. He starts the night on a great note with this performance on the Pommel horse. The Husky works around with some nice movement before eventually dismounting to a score of 8.7. Naperville North and Glenbard North do well in this event, with the two schools recording all of the top 7 scores. Now we go over to the still rings, and we're with Alex Real Muto of Naperville North. He holds a handstand at the top before swinging down and gets ready to exit. His landing is great, and he earns a 4th place finish with a score of 7. Our first Red Hawk to make an appearance tonight is Oscar Binkowski. He holds the L-sit before working up for the handstand. Watch him finish off his routine before he sticks the landing to a score of 8.4. It's good for 2nd place. And here's Red Hawk Will Kotecki attacking the still rings. This is at the end of his routine as the senior performs well in front of the home crowd. He scores at 6.4 for Central. Once again, earning the 1st place spot is Norris Calabata. He shines on the still rings by picking up a score of 8.6. It's a great way to start the evening for the Husky. He holds the handstand before getting ready for the dismount and lands it well to wrap it up. We'll move over to the floor with Naperville North's Finn Coyle. He does a couple of passes and starts it off solid in front of his teammates. He caps it off with this move, and it earns him a tie for 3rd place at 7.8. Coyle is joined by Red Hawk Sebastian Mitchell in 3rd place, who shows us his final pass on the floor. Now it's Panther Ben Skeggs attacking the floor, and he flies to this flip on the first pass. The Glenbard gymnast then goes again as the 2 passes help him earn a score of 8.10 and a solo 2nd place finish. Wrapping up the first half of the meet in the floor routine, we are with the Red Hawk Binkowski. Just watch him soar with 2 great passes as he acrobatically gets both of his landings to stick. The Red Hawk finishes with a score of 8.8, 0.7 better than everyone else. We're at the horizontal bar now, and here's Naperville North's Real Muto. He's wrapping up a solid routine. We see him go around the bar a couple of times and gets ready to close it out. Eventually he dismounts and lands to a 3rd place finish. Here's Zuolis of GBN, who starts his routine with a nice move before transitioning around the bar. He has a good pace while working around the apparatus and gets ready for the exit by flipping back around. The Panther gymnast does well on the dismount and finishes in 2nd place with a score of 7.8. Wrapping it up on the horizontal bar is Norris Calabata, and just watch what the Husky does here. He flies around the bar, making it look easy, and picks up some major points for Naperville North. On the dismount, he nearly leaves his coaches speechless, but just misses the landing. He still picks up a score of 8.9, the 2nd best from anyone in any event. And now, speaking of the best score, let's just give it to you now. It of course comes from Calabata, who starts the parallel bars with an L-sit into the handstand. He does well moving around the bars, showing off multiple techniques, and just watch how long he holds some of these handstands. Eventually the Husky gets ready to dismount, and it's a beautiful one as he flips to the landing and a score of 9.0 on the parallel bars. Over to the vault with Naperville Central's Adam Martin, who runs down the lane and flips to earn a score of 6.6. He lands to a 4th place finish alongside Coyle and Muto of Naperville North. Let's wrap it up with GBN's Ben Skeggs, who goes all out but just can't get the tuck to drop and just misses the landing. It's still some great movement in the air as he earns a 7.7 and solo 2nd place. Binkowski of Naperville Central would finish in 1st with a score of 8.5. It was a tight battle between Glenbard and Naperville North as the two sides tie for 1st place. Naperville Central finishes in 3rd.
I mean, we've had like the most coach support that we've ever had. So we're looking forward to a really strong year. I mean, our scores are reflecting it. You know, we had a big loss with like Tim and Brady leaving, but I think we can make a good comeback with all the coaches. I'm getting crazy good scores. We're all getting good scores. Everyone's getting like a skill. It's like skills after skills after skills. We're just going up. I think that's the way to go.
I think the freshmen too this year, I think we see a lot of potential with the freshmen as well. And I think if we just keep building on them and on their skills, we can see a really major growth in scores, at least when we all leave.
Personally, I feel a little rough with how I did, but I mean, I'm glad to see the team come out, have fun, do everything we did. We did a lot better. P-bars went great. P-bars was amazing. Yeah, we did really good on P-bars.
I was feeling okay with myself. I had a rough couple practices, but today I went out to Pommel and I got my highest score yet this season. So that started my meet off really good, and then it all just went like sailing from there, I guess. And then the team did really great. We had a lot of high scores on JV and freshmen.
I mean, I feel like our team did great. We all got pretty high scores here. Me personally, I came into this meet feeling like I had something to prove because I didn't do that well last meet, and I feel like I proved it.